Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our evening ceremony. We're studying the Amitabha Sutra in English tonight. 欢迎大家，我们今天念诵英文的《阿弥陀经》。英文的《阿弥陀经》。Freezing to death, we do not scheme. Starving to death, we do not beg. Dying of poverty, we ask for nothing. We accord with conditions, but do not change. We do not change, yet accord with conditions. We adhere firmly to our three great principles. We renounce our lives to do the Buddha's work. We mold our destinies as our basic duty. We rectify our lives for the Sangha's role. Encountering specific matters, we understand the principles. Understand the principles, we apply in specific matters. We carry on the single pulse of the patriarch's mind transmission. Ask myself, do I fight? Ask myself, am I greedy? Ask myself, do I seek? Ask myself, am I selfish? Ask myself to pursue personal advantage. Ask myself, do I lie? Ask myself to eat only one meal a day. Ask myself to always wear my precept sash. These form traditions of the sage, the city of 10,000 Buddhas, and no one can change them. In senjin de sensuna how is burning all the Dharma realm receive the fragrance. From afar the sea vast horde of Buddhas all in illicit sweetness. Visions clouds appearing eyes in searing tension the feeling as all Buddhas as now show their birth and body. I Namo incense cloud no opiaibo Hori Sava. I'm a Sava. I Namo incense cloud no opiaibo Hori Sava. I'm a Sava. I Namo incense cloud no opiaibo Hori Sava. I'm a Sava. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Namo Sivas Lotus Pool Assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The Sutra of the Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Thus ever, once the Buddha Shakyamuni was staying in the Jeta Grove in Antapantinka's Parka Shravasti. 1,250 members of the Bhikshu Sangha had gathered with him, all the eminent arhats known for their higher knowledge. Elder Shariputra was there with other great disciples, such as Mahamagdalena, Mahakashyapa, Mahakatadhyana, Mahakashtila, Revadashuti Pantaka, Nanda Ananda, Rahula Gavampati, Pindala Bharovaja, Kaludayan Mahakapina, Vakulanani Ruda. The Bodhisattva Mahasattvas were also there. Dharma Prince Manjushri, Bodhisattva Ajita, Bodhisattva Gandhahastin, Bodhisattva Nidukta, and so forth, together with Shakra, chief among devas, as well as multitudes from the heavens. Just then the Buddha spoke to elder Shariputra, saying, west of here, beyond trillions of Buddha lands, there's a land called utmost happiness. In that land at this very moment, a Buddha named Amitabha is teaching the Dharma. Shariputra, why is this land called utmost happiness? The beings of this land never suffer. They're always happy, and so this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, this land of utmost happiness is surrounded by 7 tiers of railings, 7 layers of netting, and 7 rows of trees, all of them formed from 4 kinds of treasures. For that reason, too, this land is called utmost happiness. Moreover, Shariputra, the pools in this land are made of the 7 treasures, and filled with water endowed with 8 fine qualities. Golden sand lines the bottom of every pool, and each is surrounded by stairways made of gold, silver, vajra, and crystal. Their pavilions adorned with gold, silver, vajra, crystal, grand clamshells, rubies, and carnelian. Lotus flowers as large as carriage wheels fill these pools. The blue flowers shine with blue light. The yellow flowers shine with yellow light. The red flowers shine with red light. The white flowers shine with white light. They're all wondrous, fragrant, and pure. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, in the Buddha land there's always celestial music playing, and the ground is paved with gold. 6 times a day, a rain of celestial mandrava flowers falls. Early in the morning, being this land gather the wondrous flowers in the folds of their robes, and make offerings to trillions of Buddhas in other lands. At mealtime, they return, eat their meal, and walk in meditation. Shariputra, the land of utmost happiness, adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, there are also many colorful and wondrous birds in that land. White cranes, peacocks, parrots, egrets, calavinkas, and birds with 2 heads. 6 times a day these birds sing in elegant harmony. They proclaim the teachings, such as the 5 spiritual faculties, the 5 strengths, the 7 factors of awakening, the Noble Eightfold Path. When the beings of this land hear these birds sing, they grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, do not say these birds have been born due to their misdeeds, and why in that land the 3 paths of misery do not exist. Even the names of these paths are unknown there. Rather, Buddha Amitabha creates these birds by transformation. The Dharma can be widely heard. Shariputra, in the Buddha land a gentle breeze blows on rows of jewel trees and jewel nets, making wondrous sounds, as if hundreds of thousands of music instruments were played in harmony. All those who hear these sounds naturally grow mindful of the Buddha, mindful of the Dharma, and mindful of the Sangha. Shariputra, this Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, why is that Buddha named Amitabha? The Buddha's boundless light shines all lands throughout the 10 directions. Nothing can obstruct it. That is why he is called Amitabha. Shariputra, the Buddha's life and the lives of beings in his land, lasts to infinitely many asamkhya kalpas. That is why this Buddha is also called Amitabha. 10 great cows have already gone by since he became a Buddha. Shariputra, among the disciples of this Buddha, there are infinitely many hearers of the teaching. All the Marhats, their numbers are beyond counting. The Bodhisattvas assembly are also uncountable. Shariputra, that Buddha land is adorned with these fine qualities. Shariputra, beings are born in a land of utmost happiness, will never retreat on the path of awakening. Many will become Buddhas in their next life. Their numbers are beyond counting. We can only speak of them as limitless, boundless, and incalculable. Shariputra, beings who hear this should vow to be born there and join with these good people. Shariputra, beings with few blessings, virtues, and roots of goodness, cannot be born there. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and women who hear about Buddha Amitabha should always hold his name with no other thoughts. By doing this for 1 day, 2 days, 3 or 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, as long as 7 days, when they approach the end of their lives, Buddha Amitabha will appear in front of them, together with his gathering of sages. When their lives come to an end, these people's minds will be clear, and they'll be born in Buddha Amitabha's land of utmost happiness. Shariputra, because I've seen these good results, I wanted to know about them. Oh, hear what I said should make a vow to be born in that land. Shariputra, just now praising conceivable merit and virtue of Buddha Amitabha. In the world's least there Buddha Kshobhya, Buddha Sumeru banner, Buddha Great Sumeru, Buddha Sumeru's light, Buddha wondrous voice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the south, there Buddha light of the sun and moon, Buddha light of renown, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha lamp of Sumeru, Buddha limitless vigor, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the west, there Buddha limitless lifespan, Buddha limitless hallmarks, Buddha infinite banner, Buddha great light, Buddha great brilliance, Buddha treasured hallmarks, Buddha light of purity, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds to the north, there Buddha blazing shoulders, Buddha excellent voice, Buddha invulnerable, Buddha born of the sun, Buddha nets of light, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in this sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds below, there Buddha lion, Buddha renown, Buddha light of renown, Buddha Dharma banner, Buddha Dharma practice, and others such as these, as many as the grains of sand in the Ganges, each of them in his own land, shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue that covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words, all living beings should believe in the sutra, call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land, and protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, in the worlds above, there Buddha Brahma voice, Buddha king of constellations, Buddha superior fragrance, Buddha light and fragrance, Buddha great blazing shoulders, Buddha body adorned with colorful jewel flowers. Buddha king of Sala trees. Buddha jewel flower of virtue. Buddha revealing all meanings. And Buddha like Mount Sumeru. And others such as these. As many as the grains of sand in the Ganges. Each of them in his own land. Shows the hallmark of a wide and long tongue. Covers a large billion world system. As he speaks these truthful words. All human beings should believe in this sutra. Call praise the inconceivable qualities of this Buddha land. And protection and care of all Buddhas. Shariputra, what do you think? Why is this sutra called the protection and care of all Buddhas? Shariputra, the Buddhas will protect and keep in mind. Any man or woman who hears this sutra, accepts it and upholds it, and who hears the names of all these Buddhas, they'll never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening. Therefore, Shariputra, all of you should believe and accept my words, what all other Buddhas teach. Shariputra, people already made a vow to be born in Buddha Amitabha's land, who are now making that vow, or who will make that vow. All are certain to never retreat on the path to unsurpassed perfect awakening, and will be born, are now being born, have already been born in that land. Therefore, Shariputra, good men and good women who have faith, should make the vow, I'll be born in that land. Shariputra, just as now praising conceivable merit and virtue of all these Buddhas, they also praise my inconceivable merit and virtue, saying Buddha Shakyamuni does what is difficult to do, especially in the Saha world in the evil time of the five turbidities, the turbidity of the Kalpa, turbidity of wrong views, turbidity of afflictions, turbidity of living beings, turbidity of lifespans. Amid all these, Buddha Shakyamuni has realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for the sake of living beings, he explains this teaching, which beings in the world find hard to believe. Shariputra, you should know that during the evil time of the five turbidities, I have done what is hard to do. I have realized unsurpassed perfect awakening, and for all beings I have explained this teaching, which is difficult to believe. This is truly difficult. When the Buddha had finished teaching this sutra, Shariputra and the bhikshus, was the devas, humans, asuras, and others, rejoiced, believed, and accepted what they had heard. They bowed in reverence and departed. And in the sutras of Buddha's teaching on Amitabha. Nammo Amidambo Yendo Don Yendo Yendo Ni Yendo Amilido Bobi Amilido Jidambab Amilinda Bijalandi Amilido Bijalando Jimili Jayenda Zido Jali Zambo Nammo Amidambo Yendo Don Yendo Yendo Ni Yendo Amilido Bobi Amilido Jidambab Amilindo Bijalandi Amilido Bijalando Jimili Jajan Zido Jali Zambo Nammo Amidambo Yendo No Yendo Yendo Ni Yendo Amilindambab Amilido Jidambo Bi Amilindo Bijalandi Amilido Bijalando Jimili Jajan Zido Jali Zabo Mongshan Shishi, Mongshan offering. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times, contemplate the Dharma realm, all things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times, contemplate the Dharma realm, all things are created from mind. Wishing now to understand all the Buddhas of the three times, contemplate the Dharma realm, all things are created from mind. Anjalani Yasapo, Anjalani Yazambo, Anjalani Yazambo. Namam bumbu ni jelindo ni nando yedo ye. Namam bumbu ni jelindo ni nando yedo ye. Namam bumbu ni jelindo ni nando yedo ye. Anzandola jedo zambo. Anzandola jedo zambo. Sandala Jido Zambo Namam Buddha Flower Garland Sutra and Great Expanded Teachings. Nama Buddha Flower Garland Sutra and Great Expanded Teachings. Namo Buddha Flower Garland Sutra and Great Expanded Teachings. Namo Buddhism, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Sanghalam, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Jakyamunim, Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva, love, compassion, quieting. Namo Earthstorm Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Wonder Nanda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhism, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Sanghalam, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Jakyamunim, Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva, love, compassion, quieting. Namo Earthstorm Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Wonder Nanda, who stated all the teachings. Namo Buddhism, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Dharma, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Sangha, the tender action dwelling for all time. Namo Jakyamunim, Buddha, founding teacher of us all. Namo Bodhisattva, love, compassion, quieting. Namo Earthstorm Bodhisattva, who rescued those alive and dead. Namo Wonder Nanda, who stated all the teachings. We take refuge with the Buddha, we take refuge with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha, we take honored as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitude. Now we take refuge with the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, we take refuge with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, honored as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitudes. Now we take refuge with the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, we take refuge with the Dharma, we take refuge with the Sangha. We take refuge with the Buddha, honored as the doubly perfect one. We take refuge with the Dharma, honor teaching us to end desire. We take refuge with the Sangha, honored among all the multitudes. Now we take refuge with the Buddha and Dharma and the Sangha. Buddhist karma, Dhamma, body, speech, and mind. Through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginning this time, Buddha is now repent of all of this. Sentient beings, karma, Dhamma, body, speech, and mind. Through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginning this time, sentient beings now repent of all the little lonely spirits, karma, Dhamma, body, speech, and mind. Through their craving, anger, and delusion from beginning this time, lonely spirits now repent of all of the countless beings I now vow to save. Limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to save. Limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Countless beings I now vow to save. Limitless afflictions I now vow to end. Boundless dharmas I now vow to learn. Peerless Buddhahood I vow to realize. Beings of my nature I now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature I now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature I now vow to learn. Buddha of my nature, right now vow to realize. Beings of my nature, right now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature, right now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature, right now vow to learn. Buddha of my nature, right now vow to realize. Beings of my nature, right now vow to save. All afflictions of my nature, right now vow to end. Dharmas of my nature, right now vow to learn. Buddha of my nature, right now vow to realize. I'm balai moling doling zambo. I'm balai moling doling zambo. I'm balai moling doling zambo. Annalula ni zambo. Annalula ni zambo. Annalula ni zambo. An bumbo ni ni je do li nando ye do ye. An bobo ni ni je do li nando ye do ye. An bumbo ni ni je do li nando ye do ye. An sam me ye za do wan. An sam me ye za do wan. An sam me ye za do wan. Namo za wa nando ye do. Wa lo ju di an sam balai yong. Namo Zawa Dendo Yedo Alo Juri An Sambalai Yo. Namo Zawa Dendo Yedo Alo Juri An Sambalai Yo. Namo Zulu Moye Dendo Yedo Yeda Jido An Zulu Zulu Bolai Zulu Zambu. Namo Zulu Moye Dendo Yedo Yeda Jido An Zulu Zulu bolai zulu zambo. Namo Zulu Moye Dendo Yedo Yeda Jido An Zulu Zulu bolai zulu zambo. Ow wow 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 wow. Ow wow 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 wow. Ow wow 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 wow. Namo Zamendo Modo Anuwa Namo Zamendo Modo Anuwa Namo Zamendo Modo Anuwa Namo Many Jodan Dagada Namo Birli Jodan Dagada Namo Wonders from the Dagada Namo Vast and Expansive from the Dagada Namo Varvam Virdan Dagada Namo Dudukin Dagada Namo Lamin Dagada Namo Many Jodan Dagada Namo Birli Jodan Dagada Namo Wonders from the Dagada Namo Vast and Expansive from the Dagada Namo Varvam Virdan Dagada Namo Sweet Dukin Dagada Namo Lamit Dagada Namo Many Jodan Dagada Hear the Jolan Dagada, Namo wonders from Dandagada, Namo vast expansive from Dandagada, Namo Varvam Virdan Dangada, Namo sweet Tukin Dandagada, Namo Lamint Dandagada. May these mantras blessed and purest Dharma given to Buddhas many as the Ganges sent. May they be content renouncing all their griefs, swiftly leaving darkness born in the pure land, taking refuge when the three angels bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbound in for all them, sharing with the Buddhist offerings of Dharma food. May these mantra bless these gifts of Dharma food, given to all sentient beings, many as the Ganges sands. May they be content renouncing all their grief, swiftly leaving darkness born in the pure land, taking refuge when the three angels bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbound in for all land, sharing with all sentient beings offerings of Dharma food. May these mantra bless these droplets of sweet dew, given to all lonely spirits, many as the Ganges sent. May they be content renouncing all their griefs, swiftly leaving darkness born in the pure land, taking refuge with the three angels bringing forth the Bodhi mind, ultimately realizing unsurpassed awakening. May their merit and their virtue be unbound in for all them, sharing with all lonely spirits offerings of Dharma food. continue the ceremony. To you many faithful Buddhists, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and good. So a faithful Buddhist share. We now dedicate this meal to beings everywhere. Giving food to faithful Buddhists so you realize Buddhahood. To you many sentient beings, we now make this offering. May this food pervade and quarter so all sentient beings share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere. Giving food to sentient beings so you realize Buddhahood. To you many lonely spirits, we now make this offering. May this from pervading quarters, oh, a lonely spirit share. We now dedicate this merit to all beings everywhere. Giving food to lonely spirits, so you realize Buddhahood. I'm a living Zambo, I'm a living Zambo, I'm a living Zambo, I'm a living Zambo, I'm a living Zambo. 八字来用啊，夜夜难怎么啊？八字来用。The heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. When Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara was practicing the profound Prajnaparamita, he eliminated the 5 skandhas and saw they're all empty, and he crossed beyond all suffering and difficulty. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form itself is emptiness. Emptiness itself is form. So too are feeling, cognition, formation, and consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are empty of characteristics. They are not produced, not destroyed, not defiled, not pure. They neither increase nor diminish. Therefore in emptiness there is no form, feeling, cognition, formation, or consciousness. No eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind. No sights, sounds, smells, tastes, objects of touch, or dharmas. No feeling of the eyes up to and including no field of mind consciousness. And no ignorance or ending of ignorance, up to and including no old age and death, or ending of old age and death. There is no suffering, no accumulating, no extinction, and no way, and no understanding and no attaining, because nothing is attained. The Bodhisattva, through reliance on Prajnaparamita, is unimpeded in his mind, because there is no impediment, he is not afraid. He leads us toward a dream, thinking far behind, ultimately nirvana. All Buddhas of the 3 periods of time attain Anuttara Samyak Sambodhi through reliance on Prajnaparamita. Therefore know that Prajnaparamita is a great spiritual mantra, a great bright mantra, supreme mantra, non-equal mantra. It can move all suffering, it is genuine, not false. That is why the mantra Prajnaparamita was spoken, recited like this: Gate Gate Paragate Parasam Gate Bodhisvaha. Enter the heart of Prajnaparamita Sutra. Namo Amitabha Yendo Do Yendo Yendo Di Yendo Amilindo Bobi Amilido Jidambab Amilindo Bijalandi Amilido Bijalando Jimilin Jijena Dido Jali Zambo Namo Amidambo Yendo Do Yendo Yendo Di Yendo Amilido Bobi Amilido Jidambab Amilida Bijalandi Amilida Bijalando Jimili Jijena Dido Jali Zambo Namo Amidambo Yendo Do Yendo Yendo Di Yendo Amilido Bobi Amilido Jidambab Amilida Bijalandi Amilida Bijalando Jimili Jijena Dido Jali Zambo. May all the 4 kinds of beings reach the jewel land, and the beings of all 3 realms be born from lotus blooms. May all the myriad ghosts ascend the 3-fold worthiness, and the countless angel ones ascend the 10 grounds. Amitabha's body is the color of gold. The splendor of his hallmarks has no peer. The light of his brow shines round 100 worlds. Wide as the seas are his eyes, pure and clear, shining in his brilliance by transformation. Our countless bodhisattvas and infinite Buddhas, his 48 vows will be our liberation. In 9 lotus stages we reach the farthest shore. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Homage to the Buddha of the Western Pure Land. Kind and compassionate Amitabha. Namo 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 Amitabha. Mo Amitabha. Namo 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 Amitabha. Amitabha. Namo 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 Amitabha. Amitabha. Namo 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 Amitabha. Amitabha. Namo 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 Amitabha. 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 Three bows. Bow in respect to the Venerable Master. That concludes our evening ceremony. Hope you can join us tomorrow. Same Dharma time, same Dharma channel. Okay, wish everyone good night. Amitabha.